Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to War for the Overworld. I am the Alchemical Rabbit, and last time we learned the basics of dungeon maintenance and operations, but we still have two more of these damn crystals to destroy before we can get past this barrier we can see here. So without further ado, let's see about the breach.
You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps.
Oh, I do love traps. Let's see what they can do for us. Also, he looks fun.
Welcome to the breach, Underlord.
Thank you.
This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander, Lord O'Theland, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you'll first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon.
Now, before we build anything for the dungeon, we are going to let the imps do their normal thing. We're going to let them run around, claim as much space as possible, reveal as much of the map as possible, then we will worry about it. In the meantime, they've already found a gateway. That is good. Let them claim it. Let's figure out what's going on with these tunnels around us first, and then we will focus our attention.
To plan your dungeon, why not use the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout
it's a fair
the surrounding
point, actually.
terrain?
Because mana is constantly regenerating.
You have claimed a gateway.
So I'm just going to do this really fast.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
Now, what I would like to do is scan up like so. Very good, very good, very good. That gives us a little bit more vision of what we are dealing with here. And what we are dealing with is messy. It's going to be the short answer. All right.
If you're short on workers to do your bidding,
that's what I've been waiting for.
The summon worker spell to create more. However, every worker after your first 5 will lock a portion of mana. If you end up with an excess of workers locking your mana pool, you may dismiss them by dropping them onto your dungeon core. It's all right. They won't feel a thing. You'll need an archive and cultists in order to research that artifact.
Alright, so what we are doing is I am just mining all of the gold, or at least tagging as much gold as possible, because we know we're going to want to dig it up eventually anyway. So why not just get it now? Now, time is our biggest concern right now. Let's go ahead and throw out a couple of these.
Your vaults are full of gold.
Good. Keep digging up the gold, get it on the ground. That way we don't waste a whole bunch of time running it back and forth later. We also have a gold shrine down here. We have unlimited wealth, so it's actually less of a concern. However, it bothers me that there's gold in the walls. The walls are supposed to be made of stone. Gold is not defensive. Get to it. Alright, we can also see we have a couple of hidden passages around the map. Not too many, but enough that we can actually sneak in behind his base, I think. Yeah, probably. Nice thing is, once you have fully revealed something, you see it forever. Well, you can at least see it on the mini-map. You don't see, like, enemies running around it, of course, because of that you actually need full line of sight. But, alright, the imps seem like they are doing well. Let's go ahead and get a few down.
Excess of workers, you can always drop them onto your dungeon core to dismiss them, releasing the locked mana.
Now, this is not going to be the prettiest dungeon I have ever made, but that's okay. Now, to that point, let's go ahead and lock that down a little bit. So that'll give us a 5x5 over there. That'll be a 5x6. That will be a 5x5. So we'll go ahead and dig that out, lock these spaces down. Just going to
Your
drop a
vaults
little bit of
cannot
gold.
store any more gold.
That's fine.
Replacement Earth complete.
Yep, so we are going to square out our dungeon as much as we can, because, you know, order is important. I never said I was chaos. I simply said I was evil. There is a difference. Alright, that's done. Continuing to dig out all of that. He doesn't actually know I'm here yet, which is good. Now, I'm assuming there's probably going to be a timer. There we go. We're down to 1,000 mana, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab that, if we can, please. Alright, now, we're going to grab that as our first location. We don't have a good spot there. This will be decent. What do we want this to be? We can grab something like that. No, we can't. Okay. So because of the wall, we can do that. Perfect.
Your workers can be a mindless bunch, and will continue to claim territory until you command them
Okay, that will help me clear out this room.
Use
Good.
impasse
No. I'd rather
to
them
limit
just
their
keep
movement.
claiming, keep
Impasse has
grabbing
two
things.
modes.
I don't mind
One
otherwise.
to prevent your workers from claiming beyond.
Yeah,
the
claim
marked
everything.
area,
Claim everything.
and
I'm not
another
trying to
to
block
prevent
anything
them
down from
traveling
claiming.
over the tiles completely.
Okay, so
To
we'll do
dismiss
this.
an impasse flag, simply give it a slap.
I'll
Or
grab
right-click
that
the
as well, as
icon
long
to
with
dismiss
that.
all impasse flags at once.
Yeah, so I'm also, as I'm digging all of this stuff out, I am just trying to keep an eye on where I think I can place eventual rooms, because we're not going to be able to stay super tight on this level, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We are going to put a barracks in next. Now we'll put food in next. Food goes next. You, claim this spot for me, since that one imp just ran off.
Your vaults are full of gold.
Not anymore. Alright, so that's been placed. Okay, we have another 5x5 over here. Let's just go ahead and get a training facility operational. Thank you. Now that that is in position, we should next be looking at probably placing a... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Replacement Earth complete. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
So yeah, we're just going to put another square room over here and probably put a second one too. Alright. We are looking adequate right now. I'm also going to go ahead and dig out some of this space. Because eventually, once the imps have calmed down, this will be our main location to place value. Place money! That's where we're putting our treasury. My god, I can't talk. Alright, you're good. Let's go ahead and get you down as a 5x5, because a 6x6 doesn't actually help us, does it? No. Okay. That's the wrong room. Alright. Placed that like so. Let's go ahead and get some quick dirt placed, which is looking good. Okay. Where can we put another room? Over here is not ideal.
Replacement Earth complete.
Do something like that. That way those will all be secured soon enough. Meanwhile, over here, we do something like this. That would get us an okay place for a workshop. So we'll place the workshop there. We'll place money down around this, because that makes the most sense. Those are getting secured. Love it. Alright, research will begin on a couple of the artifacts we have found laying around. Let's go ahead and sort of just secure this area up a wee bit more. Very good. Meanwhile, you are not a space we care about.
Perception shrine.
Very good.
Earth complete.
Alright, we've reached this location. We've grabbed that shrine. I think we're okay, other than the fact I still need to build a workshop. Yes. Alright, but as we already discussed, the workshop will go over here.
A Chunder has entered your
Oh, he
dungeon.
rolls on out. That's cute.
Attracted by the
Oh, he's
fountain
adorable. Look at him.
This gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid
So it's a small
contents
version
its
of a
stomach
bile
to
demon
attack.
from old Dungeon Keeper.
Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back.
Alright, so that will get us some of that. I think if I actually can expand this one more space, I can get another what you call it, another anvil. So we'll do
Your
that.
minions' needs are not being met, Underlord.
Yes, I need to build.
Build them the basic rooms they require.
All right, all right. Where am I gonna put this? Space is a little bit of an issue in these games compared to the old Dungeon Keeper ones. This actually would make for a fine room. So we will do that. So once that's placed, we'll slap down some earth there. Also slap down some earth there, and that will be where we'll place our workshop.
The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed.
Yes, I am aware.
As they
Thank you.
increase in level, they will
This
eventually
first thing,
rebel if they
unidentified
have no
artifact,
tavern to
is in
sate
fact
their
make
hunger.
everyone happy, so our monsters can get sad over time. We will unlock the Blade Lotus. So we have the Blade Lotus, the first of our traps.
Unlocked. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord.
We can pay our minions, I am not worried about it. Speaking of, let's go ahead and just mine this out, because it's more gold that's available to us.
Replacement earth.
Yeah,
complete.
otherwise we are looking pretty darn good around here. I can go ahead and expand this room like I said I could. There it goes. There's one more of the workstations. Very good. And then this will act as our tavern. It's a little out of the way. And by a little, I mean pretty. But that's okay. We can probably squeeze in another food facility over here just to make it a little bit easier on them. So that's being worked on. We have another item being researched. Hopefully the Chunders are doing their jobs. Alright, we have all the sins of evil we're going to need for this level. So as soon as this last artifact is researched, we will pull the cultists out for training. And let's see what it is. I'm hoping it's a level up.
You've identified
More money.
an artifact of gold.
We'll just spend
Your
it.
coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Alright, now that that is all full, let's also get the Chunders leveled up. The reason you want to level up even your guys who aren't necessarily made for combat is because they will work more efficiently. Like a level 2 will do better work than a level 1 on traps. So we're going to do that. We don't have a speed up or anything yet, so we're going to use the classic speed up of slap them until they do better. Yeah, every time you slap them, it hurts them a tiny bit, but they work a little faster. They work a little faster. And that's what we care about here. Efficiency. So they'll get themselves leveled. While we are thinking about it, we can slap down that tavern.
Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. The Blade Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. To build defenses for your dungeon, you need simply to lay their blueprints upon a claimed tile. Your minions will work to craft defense parts within your foundry, which will then be ferried off by your workers to construct them.
Alright, so over here we're just going to place a small piglet room to help reinforce the tavern over here. Unfortunately, the room is currently too small because I need a couple more imps. Thank you. There we go. Now this guy's just going to create some little bit of piglets, just some tiny pigs, not too much. You know, let's just dig this out. Let's just see if we can get it a little bit bigger.
Splendidly done, Underlord. But see how some of your mana has been locked away.
Yeah, by traps,
These
a very
defenses
small
require
amount.
a small portion of your mana in order to function.
Yeah, you can't completely
will
spam out
regain
traps
this
forever like
locked
you could
mana
back in Total
when the
Total
defense
War.
is destroyed.
Back like you could in
So,
Dungeon Keeper.
Many of the defenses you build can be toggled between two distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus by clicking it now. The Blade Lotus can be dropped into a hidden mode, which allows enemies to unknowingly pass over it. The perfect trap for retreating foes. Now click the Blade Lotus again to reactivate it. When active, the Blade Lotus will carve your enemies down to size. Unless you're fighting those stinking dwarves, who will end up pint-sized. Due to its small size, the Blade Lotus is most effective in tight corridors. For a bit more firepower and range, you should consider the Bombard. This defense
Sadly, the
will launch
there's the
flaming
bombard. I was like,
iron
well, where is
walls
the
at any
bombard?
foe that mistakenly wanders too close, swiftly turning their bodies into broken vessels of blooded ash. Select the bombard and build it upon one of the flashing tiles to the east of your dungeon core.
Wait, where? Oh, I have to place it over here. Yeah, but it seems like a silly place for it, but there you go. Now, I'm only going to try and open up one of these paths in the hopes that maybe they'll only come through the one.
Blade Lotus complete.
There we go. And so we're just going to drop a huge number of Blade Lotusi over on this section. That should do us some work. Alright, so he is through there. Have we noticed another artifact? There is another artifact, darn it. Alright, well, we can't say no to that now, can we? No. Speaking of the artifacts, we only have a Make Happy. That's good, that's good. The Chunders are level 2 now, as well as so are some of them. Now, to this end, let's go ahead and get our 4 boys and position them where we want them to be. Similarly, let's get all of the Chunders available, please. Yeah, let's get them all to work. I know I had them all training, but considering the circumstances, good. They are happy doing what they are doing. They are doing all of that, and let's just make sure you are all training if you aren't.
By clicking it, which will increase the speed at which it fires.
Plus level.
However, each attack while in overdrive will damage.
Alright, now that everybody is at least a level 2, everyone's a lot stronger,
You should wall off your dungeon core to prevent your enemies from sneaking in and destroying it.
You know, that's a theory. Or I could just smash into
your
him.
enemy for a short time. However, it can also be used to prevent your minions from wandering into haunted corridors or private baths.
To be fair, I understand. Alright, where do you want me to place this door? Okay. Alright, so that will go there. Similarly, that will go there. Now let's go ahead and slap a few more of these down just to lock the hallway. Because that's the planned entrance for us, yes. Now, where have our Chunders been working? Because I could probably help get this done a little faster, couldn't I?
While closed, no minions may pass through unless the door is opened, destroyed, or sold. You've caught on quick, Underlord. Now put your murderous new talents to work. There's no doubt that the insipid Lord will soon learn of your presence and send his troops forth to die by your hand. In the meantime, you should continue to build defenses to protect your dungeon, adding any additional rooms you desire to diversify your army and improve your chances of survival.
We are going in. Screw this entire... Oh, we have to defend. No. Screw your defense. We are going to kill everything. Yes.
Blade Lotus complete.
Alright, you are in. We have... There is one artifact over here we have not gotten yet, so let's make sure we bring everybody down. We do have big heals. Let's make sure we spend them and get our army as secure as possible. We take down this first guard post, the rest of the keep shouldn't be too bad. So we can see we've already found sort of a back way in over on this side as well. A couple different entrances. So yeah, we're just going to try and break down these gates first and foremost. Once we deal with that, then we will consider falling back for a few minutes and getting the army ready for wave 2. Get everybody healed up. Alright, the last of their turrets in this room are gone. Just a few units to deal with. We can probably just punch our way through, to be honest. Alright, they are all KO'd. You know, we are going to fall back at this point, because we don't need quite this many guys over here. Obviously, we can't claim any of this, but... Alright, they are currently not available to be picked up. I'm guessing that's because they are on enemy territory. That's an update to the game. It used to be you could pick up your minions from anywhere. It's because they're in combat. No, and I still can't pick up... Ah, okay, yeah, so they do have to get at least far enough away that I can pick them up. Okay, that makes some level of sense, right? Alright, keeping that in mind, I'm just going to drop everybody right here. Grab the Chunguses, they can go over here. Grab the goblins, they can go over here. Very good. Immediately we begin research.
You've discovered a gold
I discovered that a long time ago.
Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon.
Known.
If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you, you can always untag it with a second click.
Alright, it has been clicked. I have noticed another entrance over here. Let's go ahead and dig
This
in.
evil presence shall not stand up to my
Oh,
might.
calm down.
Rally straight forth to assault them, men.
Yeah,
How
sure.
terribly kind of the nitwit to announce his attack. Prepare
Now, are they going to
defend
mine through the
center line under
front,
Lord.
or are they going to try doing this? Because I'd love for them to come in. Yep, okay. I think they are going to mine. Just grabbing all of my imps. Let's go ahead and put a quick no more imp thing over here and here. Just to keep them sort of out of the way.
Blade Lotus complete.
Oh yeah, so they are going to mine their way through. That's okay. That's okay. They are free to do that. They are free to do that. What we can do is that, followed by 3 guns there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. This guy is going to come into here and probably die of the Blade Lotus. Let's see how much damage. Oh god.
The enemy has breached your dungeon. Your Blade Lotus is under attack.
You know, I'm not super surprised that my Blade Lotus is under attack. Alright, so they are dead. Let's go ahead and bring the army back.
This threat is more serious than I thought. Give me a minute. I shall prepare a new plan of attack to thwart this devil.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You should really work on that. Just, you know, get that plan for that devil out of the way. Also, everyone's leveled up. Good. Okay, are we actually mining? Yes, good. Alright, because we were starting to run low on cash. Alright, we should have this handled now. Quick heal. Make sure everybody stays healthy. As long as we don't get overwhelmed here, I don't have too many concerns. I think we can push in. Make sure I drop the occasional heal, just ensure nobody dies. Let's go ahead and go in. When you are ready, please. You can kill the other ballista, but the main focus is just going to be going deeper. Alright, Chungus is headbutting.
We shall attack from the north and the center simultaneously. That should bamboozle this unholy menace.
You are hoping, buddy.
Scatter their bones for the rats to clean.
Hack down the doors. Let's see, I'm going to try putting the note in there, considering they're getting a little too... Oh, we have more enemies. Let's kill these guys off before we have to deal with the main force. Give us an opportunity to build up a couple levels of XP, as well as get our healings off. So yeah, they're just sending level 1s and 2s. Very good, very good. Alright, now that that's done, hack through the walls, bring them down.
You're a scepter. They've all been bested?
They were bested in your main hallway.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you want me to build a bunch of bombards to defend my castle? I will consider that after I have killed every last living goody soul in this kingdom, and not a
Destroy the
moment
inhibitor swiftly.
sooner.
It lies open and undefended, but for that odious blackguard.
Alright, bring down the extras, and then we'll kill the Lord, and then their keep. Keep dropping the heals, get those level ups, keep getting stronger, my boys. Get stronger. Alright, Knight is dead. Focus the hero, please. Or the castle, whatever you prefer. The castle, the general is what I meant to say. Alright, you're taking some damage. Let's heal that up.
They'll certainly not expect this trick. Assault the center and the south. They'll never see us coming.
No, never gonna see that coming. I'm glad you've had time to plan during this battle.
Could have used a few firm lashes as a child.
Keep everyone healed. Here comes the next wave. Alright, good thing is we are level 3 versus their level 1s. Even with Chunders, we should be able to kill most of them. And thankfully, the cultists are doing a good job at debuffs, which I think is keeping their damage down. Alright, keep on burning, keep on burning, keep on healing.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
Do you understand that?
Silence.
Alright, the general is dead.
Sounded quite so sweet.
Keep those heals going. I got a Chunder who's almost unconscious. Oh my god, unhappy Chunders. Level up, everybody!
Your units have been blessed with experience.
Sorry, I was sitting on a level up and I hadn't realized it. Alright, that puts most of the army at levels 3 and 4. They can't really do a whole lot now. Most of the shield is off of their crystal. Alright, there goes the last of their frontline troops. Oh god, the gas is getting thick.
Mana to cast that spell.
Alright. Destroy the inhibitor. If you would be kind enough, please. I understand there is one enemy remaining, but if you'd be kind enough to finish the level for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Before we move on, I must warn you, the next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise.
I don't like that. Oh, they're all dead. I think the Lord was trying to say something.
Fine work, Underlord. Now that Otheland and his cronies are a dehydrated paste, let's move on with our assault and destroy the final inhibitor.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed that, please let me know down in the comments and think about subscribing. Until next time, I have been the Alchemical Rabbit, and remember, evil is good.